Al, you slacking on me, bro. You're supposed to meow me and let me know this, bro. Okay. Let's get it in there real quick. That's what I'm talking I knew you was in the window. I thought you was up on the bed. I looked up there. That's the pillow. You retarded, man. You open it. You open it? Okay, let me crack it up. Get your water upstairs. I'm making the water mess. There you go. Stop looking so retarded, man. Don't be jumping out on me, man. I tell you about that shit. I tell you. What? Listen. Give me. We'll get it here in a little bit, all right? We'll get it in a little bit. Right. Ooh, shit. I need to trim. It's just like having the dreadlocks, everything else. I haven't trimmed up everything in like weeks. Just letting it grow. Brush it, throw water on it. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and get a little bit of this black seed oil on my face. Just a little bit. Oh yeah. Taking a cold bath. I gotta pick up 2 bags of ice. Soak, immersion. Not bath, but immersion today. It's gonna be a rough one. I ain't take the B vitamin in a couple days, but you know what I mean? So, gotta pick up 2 big bags of synthetic ice, because that's what it is, synthetic. I just need the cold. I don't care about, because I'll have on my neoprene, like shirt and my shorts, they're neoprene. Like, you know, put those on. And go right on in and just say woo and ha ha ha, and you know, locking up and freezing up, and then you know it's gonna be a rough one, but it's gonna be cool. What's going on, beloved? What's happening, Rondo? Anybody else in here? Oh, what's going on, beloved? I was waiting for everybody. I'm not gonna notify anybody. Hopefully, the notifications will get out. We're gonna wait a few more minutes. I hope you don't mind. You know what I mean? I mean, what is it? We're 10 minutes, right? 15, 20 minutes is what's permissible. And then I want to get into the morning grind. Mate, I didn't put no cinnamon in this morning. I eat a lot of cinnamon. That's not really, it's all right, but it's not healthy. I use cinnamon sticks in my tea. So I just did maple syrup, 100% pure maple syrup, and 1 tablespoon of Rise coffee. You hear me whistling, but I'm actually cooling it down. Actually, the whistle in that note is a frequency of cooling, for those who don't know. Okay, just to let you know, when you whistle to a bird, it means it's calm, it's cool, and they will repeat, they will respond, even though they don't see what they're used to seeing. You know, chirp, chirp, however they sound. So remember that, okay? You're not calling to it. In a sense, you are, because you're going to partake in it. But it's a frequency that's cooling. So we think it's the wind. Even though you don't hear nothing when you blow. I mean, a bear in the woods, if you're farting, you're in the city, and you don't hear it, doesn't mean it didn't fart. I mean, come on. And y'all believe that cold is based upon the ideology of the fake science of molecules, molecular, what you call it. First of all, how did they get to that point? A frequency, a vibration, something that acquiesced, allowed it to become this state. Same thing when there's something hot and you go, what do? You dissipate what? You see condensation, right? Steam, heat in the cool air, convection, and right? Creates steam, right? Which is coming off because it's hitting the cooler air. But why is the air cool? We believe it's H2O, right? Or water. We believe it's HO, right? Or whatever the molecular breakdown. I don't want to get all into that. But the reality is, it's coming through heat. What's happening is, we know that in like an AC and HVAC, right? That it's a process of cooling down coming through. But you got to remember, your whole body's at what? 90 what? Or 80, you know what I'm saying, degrees. Because it's rushing, because we're forcing it from the diaphragm, so it's making it move faster to seem like it's cool. It is the same structure coming from here, out here in carbon. But it's the vibration, it's the way it's coming up. Just like right now, we have been taught that these are words, these are sounds. What's happening is that same air is moving over my tongue, that's changing positions, my mouth and my jaw line, the muscles, the silica, the size of my larynx. So what's happening is the sound, the wind is coming out in frequencies that we equate to what they've taught us to mean words for better understanding or interpolation, but that's wrong. It's all backwards. And why am I saying that? There's a big thing going on with New York Post and the New York, all these newspapers and whatever. You know all the goofy CIA operative, Mossad operative. It's time to get these fake ass Jews in government the hell about this land. They got to go. Excuse my language. They got to go. But regardless of that,
St. George outpatient.
Regardless of that, because they could have called before I went live and they could call after. And they could suck a dick. This is the fake government. Anyway, St. George Outpatient Clinic, VA. So busy wanting to get me in there. They're going, he's on live now. Call. You know, it's so stupid. This is what's really going on. But anyway, no distractions. Anyway, the newspapers are claiming that Mike Jones, whatever it is, the 45th speaker. But the papers are saying the 65th. So we've had 20 speakers, and we know from 1887, we know that everything has been a fraud, right? So there was a gentleman by the name of Kerr. Now they paint this pale-skinned individual. That's not who Kerr was. You can look up his name, the 44th House Speaker. Okay, he was the last of the real republic, the fallen Tartary. Okay, 1865, we were still holding on. So you've had 20 years, even though there were those who came in with the purpose, they mitigated games. The so-called Franklin House has been closed down, y'all. They call it the White House. It's been closed down, barricaded. You have buildings going down 6,000 feet, even deeper, from many other floods. They make you believe in one flood, right? One war, one destruction. Who remembers? See, while they got you stuck in their little Truman Show, all right? When the sister came out and she created the witch called Eye and all that, the Matrix and all that, that the fake Jew stole that. They stole that, and that man became a woman. You paying attention? These mothers, they have no morals, compass. When Ghostbusters came out, what did you see? Instead of you seeing them capturing souls, what they wanted you to do is feed energy into that so that they can capture who you are and be the embodiment. You know, you look at Sexy Red up on the stage with her pregnant belly, barefoot. What is that signifying when it's telling people go gang bang, use drugs? And everybody's got their little phones up with the lights on. They're back there clapping because they're looking through those phones going, do it, Sexy. Yeah, we knew you could break these bastards and these sons of bitches. We'll get them off this land and we're going to do all we want. We're going to make this land the most perverse we can ever make it. We're succeeding as the custodians of lies and frauds. I got worthless ass Mexicans who work here who have decided to go work somewhere else because they know who's here. Oh, they're going to be destroyed. But regardless of that, I don't advocate violence. Don't have to. I'm the embodiment. But because they're so stupid and because so many people are perverse and lacking in truth, this is what we get. Now you see the moon looks different. Have y'all even paid attention? It looks different. And they're spraying like they're freaking retarded, y'all. They're not supposed to be doing none of it. But because you don't have no full automatic weapons and no missiles and everything else that they arm every other society with, the murder and kill. That's why I told you there's people who build in their garages. And you got the dumbass FBI, CIA, and all them other goofy motherfuckers running around still believing that there's some kind of authority because they're mentally handicapped and broke down. Being led by some of the monsters they should actually take turn on and be green and green and blue and blue. I don't advocate violence. I'm just speaking something based upon the truth. And how do you get the perversion of the secret societies? I know some of y'all belong to the Masonic order and you're scared to say it. That's some pussy shit. I'm Delta Phi Delta. You'll never figure it out. It's a very small emissary of individuals. We met up in the military. Oh, there's millions of us, but very small compared to the billions. Oh, man. All inventors, scientists, writers, whatever, doctors, so everywhere out there. Everywhere. Hey, Rondo, I want you to hit me up later. I want you to tell me what you get 100% for, brother. I want you to let me. Hey, you better be straight. Everything. I need to know. Okay? All right, beloved? Anyway. Have any of y'all ever paid attention to these things? These little, simple, it's always the small things. That's why it's important to take baby steps. Slow is smooth and smooth is fast. Okay? A lot of people have this thing about them that they seek outside in betterment when it's always going to be inside. And if you in fear to do less, then you're going to receive less. And your reward is your self-obliteration. They have made the grandest mistake. Though I don't care about the majority of people being lost. Oh well. I look at all these little gangbangers on the West Coast, going against Cowboy because he used to smoke crack. All of them did something. The majority of them, they've been laying up with boys anyway. If they done over 10, 15 years, they done had their dick sucked and got bootied or bootied somebody. So nobody wants to hear what these little fake tough guys got to say. And the majority of them are from Alabama, Arkansas, Jersey, New York, Florida, Louisiana, Kentucky, and yet everybody act like they're some badass because they picked up a different language. Anywhere you live, remember I read about that? Anywhere you live, based upon the dietary and what they're doing, mediates how you are. Like I said, Chicago and LA ain't even on the top 10 list of the most violent and deadliest places, and haven't been over the last 40 years, honestly. But see, the media and Hollywood would have you look at certain things because of the biography of those enemies, go Gucci suits, making people fight because it's an experiment in bed to make sure that the people, the fake politicians, watch and pay attention. Now, most of the other places are just violent because that's who we are. We are not warlike. We embody war, but because you have no guidance, excuse my French, I don't really want to be doing all the foul languages, okay? It is what it is. And here y'all slacking with the donations. Here y'all go. It's only like a handful of people, and everybody else is like waiting for somebody else to do it, so you ain't got to. Everybody needs to chip in a few dollars, man. Somebody gave $3 and $4. That's respected. I want to get these books, man. It's the end of the month, and it's the beginning of the next, and I'm like, what's going on with y'all? I'm watching this badass cop who lost his job, who came suicidal because he killed a couple people, and he never should have been on the job. Man, he's got over $1 million in 3 months. What is wrong with y'all? Y'all never going to come together, man. You never will, because you don't know the simplicity of doing simple things when somebody is showing you. Like, it'd be different if I called one of you and says, yo, man, my rent's hit, man. I need like $500. Can you spot me for like a couple months? See, because it's petty. We believe in this crap. That's not who we are. We're supposed to be together and prolificate together. We're supposed to unite and say, yo, let's get these books. I even say, I'm going to get you a book and send it to you, bro. I love the fact that you're doing what you're doing. You think you'll break it down. I had a brother this morning ask me about a certain thing on a certain college. I knew nothing of it. Then I realized I did know something about it, but it was bullshit. That's why I rewrite stuff, and I appreciate that. You see what I'm saying? I like when people share stuff with me. And I'll be honest. I'll be like, if I don't, or I might not recall it because I find it impotent. The information, not meaning it's not good, because most people need to know. My thing is always share information. Always. Now, I might not find a need for it because I find other things more important, but everything is important. Everybody's at a level. But forget the status. Nobody's greater or lesser than anybody. We have to, look, man, I'm here for a friggin' reason. Either you're going to get it or you don't. Right now, they got me blocked out for $585 with this one little Fed agent in and out, unsubscribing and resubscribing. You can't make this up. This little monkey comes in here. And he's part of the status quo. But what he doesn't know is, and I'm not going to ever say it again, no, it's to his own vice. Oh, well. Embarrassed. Nobody's doing what I'm doing. Nobody. And nobody will, ever again. Next time, if you aren't dead and generations killed off, your babies' babies will be, oh well. That's how you carry yourselves now. You don't care. So, for all those in the Truman, behind the glass dome, part of their grand experiment of foolishness, well, people, did y'all notice the Israelis over there digging ditches and lining Palestinian young men up and shooting them in the head, executing them? Oh, it's real. Oh, yeah. No, seriously. This was leaked out by a conscript in the Israeli army because they're sick about what they see. By Netanyahu punk ass and this fake ass government that pretty much don't even really operate on this soil, as you see. Every once in a while they fly them in and they got you little blind monkeys running around when the people who are still for the Republic are fighting for it. And the rest of y'all are lacking. Some of you think you're going to get close to me, right? No, what'll happen is I'll grab you up and I'll make your insides boil and I'll spew them out through your behind and your mouth, and you'll wonder how in the world did this happen before I snuff it and send you somewhere you'll never see nothing. I don't care if you believe me or not. It doesn't matter to me. The wise shall know, and the unwise will be unwise. You came with a purpose, and everybody's got their individual like me that comes with a purpose. When I told you it was hard for me to accept who I was, well, it was only hard because I was nurtured and wasn't aware that I was being nurtured because of that fear. You think you know me. Now there are those of you who've been around me, and you know exactly what I'm talking about. You've been around me. So, with that being said, idiots are going to idiot. Fools are going to fool. And the scared are going to run. See how they run? Hell and heaven, I hate those two terms, is what you make of it. Literally, you create everything. You give energy everywhere. You hear what I'm saying? You give energy to everything. You cannot give energy. You cannot give energy to me. You can't give energy. Well, shared energy for healing. Y'all don't understand what you're capable of. You're capable of everything I'm capable of, and you're capable of 1,000 times more. No, listen to me, y'all. Because your energy keeps going elsewhere and they're utilizing it, they're using it for the worst of the worst. You can take that energy and use it for the best of the best. I love when the religious motherfuckers get out of here. I love it. But some people show their hand as well. And they have a hard time accepting it because they think they've been, well hidden away. Though you only show your hand. And then you think, oh my goodness. And you think there's no way this can go wrong. We worked so long to get it. It didn't work long at all. It's because it's worked out beforehand. Doesn't mean it's going to work out this time. There's an end to everything. But you see how they come in and they run. Oh, hey, what's going on? Hey, T-Hans, Rondo. Oh, I got you already. Marcus, what's going on, beloved? What's happening? And see, people have gotten them misconstrued about what's evil and what's righteous. I'm telling you, you all have a righteous heart, but your gut instincts have been manipulated. Chemically and visually. Your internals have not been allowed to grow, what they call mature. Your frontal lobe destroyed before it had a time to completely solidify, to protect with the cerebellum, the pineal. Your ears damaged by the curses of fake words and everything else in the ambience of the air. Frequencies and vibrations. Besides the added, as I said, chemical fluoride, barium, and everything else that's in the food, strontium, what's that sweetener? Look, all the sweeteners are no good. Even the tapioca syrup is no good. And I have that in some of my stuff. People have a hard time because they just want to know what they think is right. And if there's something that can convey that, what they think is right, they'll stop right there. It's not the way. It's not the way at all. We don't need that this morning. It's not the way. That's never going to give you a clear, structured, sound environment of answers or responses that are beneficial to you. Last night I was laying in the bed, and I don't really have anxiety like I used to. I mean, it's there. And right off the back, my first thought was, I saw something, and I saw it pointing in my direction, and then I saw some more pointing in my direction. And I was like, okay, well, I'm not giving that no energy. Now, what am I seeing here? Then I woke up and I was like, what's going on? And then all of a sudden I felt it. I felt like somebody hit me with something. Like, what the fuck? No, this is why I'm awake now. And so I had a little sweat and I was like, wait a minute. So I was able to see. And then I said, okay. And I had to do what I had to do. You see what I'm saying? What you're capable of is beyond the scope. And they know this. But because they chose the other side, the red lightsaber and the blue or green lightsabers, the Padawan and the Jedi, you know what I'm saying? And the Sith, they don't need you to even have the white one. They just want to strike you down and keep striking you down and taking that, you know what I'm saying? And perversing the midichlorians or you get where I'm coming from? Everything out here has a purpose. Every movie has a purpose. Everything is meant for you to feed its energy outside of yourself instead of looking inward by the perversion of what truth may be. So if I am watching Star Wars, made by some fake ass Jews, I'm looking at it for entertainment purposes, right? Well, that's the lie we've been told, for entertainment. What is that? What's more entertainment? Watching the children play around, the babies, being with your peoples and laughing and joking, out in the sun, fishing and having a good time, grooming and riding the horses, archery, bettering yourself, making sure the water and everything's taken care of, instead of the poisonous and the lackeys. Now here they got the enemy over here who they made war with, conscripted and trained in religious idolatry. Now they want to target, because they told you what they're going to do, and you're going to give it energy because you're going to think about it. They want to target the water plants and this, that, and the other. This fake government wants that to happen. But instead of y'all getting it together, oh, I'm going to keep reading until the boat goes down, bro. Titanic. I don't worry about nothing. I know a few of them right around here. It's real stuff. But like I said, D5D, it's not what you think it is. That's a throw off too. Can't give them what they might be looking for. Even though if we did, it wouldn't matter. Destruction is the next port. Why? Because you have those doing their job with false promises of being secure and safe. Or they don't care. You'd be surprised how many musicians were suicidal and picked up in the suicidal ward and told and given, they said, we'll give you riches and anything you want. Just do this performance for us for a little while. I'm serious. And so they walk them through a binary timeline for those who love this little interpretation of time. And they do all the things, but you don't get to really see the real things. Okay? And they don't care. And you think you have a lock on it. You think that if you think that, hey, Red, he's crazy, he's talking crazy. Or whatever, man. Because I know that some of them make sense because they've been around and they've seen it, compared to those of you who are just the lackeys still running around in your little fake world. If I'm wrong, say it. Say, Ray, you wrong, man. You wrong. You get to see the face of an original, and yet you don't even know what you're looking at half the time. Yeah, my great-grandmother, you know you're an original. Y'all original. You Reggie and Dwight. What the fuck you talking about? What the fuck that mean? Original what? Krispy Kreme? Twinkie? What the fuck? Coffee bean? Back then, I didn't think like that. Then I found out all my family members and who they are and how great they are. As far as the narrative of greatness, because we're not great, but no, we're just like you with a purpose. That's why I had to read. You know, confound them how they live, and nobody's over anybody. Everybody is, you know what I'm saying? That's why the government had a hard time when Trump only wanted $1. He was reminding people what the republic was about. Yet everybody, in order to get in there, has to have money to run for president. Remember I told you I had 2,700 people vote for me because a friend of mine put me in for the ballot when Obama ran. Before that, I had 2,700 fucking 27,000 votes, I think. 27,000 votes. I was like, don't you ever put me in that shit? No. Somebody says you should run for Congress and this, that, and other, so I could be around the people I want to destroy. No, I'm going to. Are you serious? See, some people step outside themselves. Y'all really want to believe in this world like we have nutcases running around down there, and you know, the Chinese theater and the stars. Well, you ever seen been over there and looked at some of them nutcases? It's sad. We always talking about Kensington. Have y'all seen in Canada where they made drugs legal? But see, Trudeau is a piece of shit. He's half Fidel Castro's son. Y'all know that? No, really. And Fidel Castro was a half Sephardic, a half Ashkenaz. Murdered a lot of people that helped him. Peep this shit out. In Sweden and all those places where they have those drugs, in Denmark, they have all the things to rehabilitate. But Trudeau don't give a fuck, just like this government don't give a fuck. Biden them locked majority of your fucking asses up with crack. whose son was doing it all the time, just like Obama's punk ass and half the other motherfuckers in Congress. Look at that bitch who died, whose husband, 80-something years old, doing drugs. Y'all in the Trudeau show. But check this out. And you see how they do. These people talking about we got all kind of places of rehab. You got the worst pale-skinned niggas in rehab that ain't rehabbing nobody but seeking self-preservation and self-desires. And nobody's saying nothing because y'all can't even help get an old motherfucker like me, real old too, mind you, books to read to your asses. There's one, beloved, man, this brother hit me twice with $100. I'm like, don't do that again, bro. I love that and respect. But everybody needs to be responsible, help chip in. My baby Sue, if she could, she'd give me a half a paycheck. And she know better. And she knows that I'll burn her and be sending the shit right back. So for now, everybody $5 and $10 is fine. 4, 3, but everybody together. Because if you was on the land and you wasn't pulling your weight, I dig a hole and tell everybody to walk away and I'll let you see something. I come to share a little light in the darkness, and some of you just like the fucking darkness. My forehead ain't wrinkled because of age and time. It's wrinkled because I want to discourage myself from what I'm doing because I don't believe in any of you motherfuckers, yet I love you and I know that you're capable of so fucking much more, and yet you choose not to fucking listen. Told you, different. That's all I can say. Other than the few things that I always enlighten or bring to you. Randolph, you ain't have to do that. Appreciate it for the donation, beloved. You ain't have to do that, brother. That was wrong. That was ganja. You ain't have to sprinkle no water, beloved. You've done enough. It's everybody else that needs to be fucking assisting. Whenever I'm on Cure Meals, I always send 5 if I can. But sometimes I forget because I'm just loving what the brothers share, and I'm like, that's right. Share that. That's right. And I sometimes only say that. I'm like, yes, yes. If I go to drops, I don't do the super chat, but I'll send them. I don't care. Let's well to send them a few dollars when they used to have this thing up. If you're really about doing what's needed to be done and people willing to listen, and it's not cult-like, because I can't stand cults or cults or whatever you want to call them. And I'm going to be there with you. I don't care. I need to give me a couple of t-shirts from West Sides, but see, YouTube is on him for no reason at all. When there's people still showing war stuff, clunkers, whatever, they still monetize, but then they go, I'm not going to monetize this. I want to show some things, and they put up the little notifications. But you need to know how things work. That's why I always say read the guidelines, and you must argue with these people sometimes. If you don't argue, then what's your life for? What's your damn, bro? It's showing everything. Stop. What's your life for? Because the majority haven't even learned how to live. How can you say you learn how to live in a world that's been constructed for you to never know what it is to live? So how many of you really have learned how to live? A lot of you are miserable. You've been dealing with things. You're always getting in relationships you never meant to get involved in. You have outcomes from it. You feel like you're supposed to be responsible to. Bullshit. Because the world made you a slave to the narrative they painted before your face. But then if you do walk away because you conscripted yourself into it, just like me, wanting to go to France and knock on the door, even though they used to have things on Philly where you can go and call and they pick you up and fly you over there. And then you have your passport and boom, boom, boom. I want to join the French Foreign Legion, like some Kung Fu Hindu shit sitting in front of the thing, waiting there, go and get your body pushed out of you, the Hulk and all that. You know what I'm saying? Metaverse and all that other goofy shit. That's what you're not supposed to be involved in. So what is it? Is Mr. Jones the 45th House Speaker? And yet they're telling you he's the 65th? Because they want you to believe in all the shit prior to when they're not even part of it anymore. They done perversed everybody. Then it showed you their perversions by how they live. God damn it, I'm going to read this. I gotta do it, man. Because you see how we had the little ages come in, they're looking. And then you had the religious ones coming in, they're looking. And the moment I said what I You know what I had to say? Pew! The motherfucker shot up out of here like a rocket. And yet they'll come back. I made sure of it. See how you willed power? You willed power many ways. So let me pull it up. Okay. Okay, that's not the right one. That is not the right one. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I'm going to pull the old one. Now, I'm just going to do this because even though it's in there and you never hear the homosexual TD Jakes or any other weird ones. Who was that one when the lady was interviewing him about buying Medea motherfucker? You know, that weird fruitful motherfucker's plane. Michael Cox, appreciate it, beloved. What's his name? The one who he bought his plane, and he says, "Oh, and he looked like," you know. Let me tell you something. I know everything about him. That fake pastor. Oh, they got a place set up for him so beautiful. But listen, he ain't who you think he is. Y'all need to let go of this word term pastor too. Because you know what that means? I'm going to take my cattle and my sheep and my goats and my camel, and they're going to go out to the pastures, and they're going to go out there and eat. Are you paying attention now? Do I have your attention? They're going to go out there and eat. So we're going to take milk, whether goat and this, that, and other, we're going to homogenize it. We're going to pasteurize it. We're going to remove all the beneficial things from it. Are you paying attention now? I need y'all to pay attention because y'all are caught up in some vices and shit that you were never meant to be caught up in. But because you have become subjectively so weak, and I mean, like you haven't even reached 0.000 on the Richter scale of strength. You need to raise it at least to 0.001, 0.989, you know, just for a moment so you can feel it and know what I'm saying. Pastor. Then you have deacon. Do I need to break that one down for you? So let's go ahead and have a look at this. Nah, I don't want to read that one. Let me pull up the other one. Oh, no, I got a few of them in here. They're pretty good, y'all. Ooh, child. Oh, and we're gonna be talking about the White Panthers too. I wanted to be just decent, halfway decent. Okay? Because y'all deserve that. Discover. Okay, there we go. Goofies. Ooh, child. Hold on. I'm pulling up something else. I can't just read one without reading another because some of y'all read the other ones and be like, wait. No, Reg, you can't do that to us, man. Do whatever I want. Why would they put that? That's not of the Torah. And this is what they do. When they even talk about the Torah, they ain't no Jesus in there, that fake ass J bullshit. Anyway, when I expressed to you that V, J, and all that used to be S, F, not S, F, V, and all that. There was no J. I'm telling you, I've got books with the writing, no J's in it. So that sounds when you see me reading, I'm like, oh, okay, I know what that is. That's supposed to be the J. So I'll say the J, but it's quick. It's going to be quick. Okay, you want to pull something else. All right. You got to remember, there was no rabbis. Our original people had no rabbis. When I was reading Arthur Kessler and they created the rabbinical order, remember that? And they started writing things down. They were creating their own facsimiles of ideology based on the scriptures and texts of our people. But that's all recent. That's not old. Just hear me out. If you still hold on to this extra 1,000 years, then you stay right there. I see a lot of y'all still putting up, say, happy birthday to my daughters. Stupid asses. Stop. If you appreciate them, you would appreciate them better and stop bringing death upon their fucking house. Because your house is broken. I see it all the time. Because you was grafted into a lie, so you want to still perform to do these lives, giving energy outside of yourself that creates a democracy. A false democracy. An illusion based on a delusion. Anyway. So there, as far as the Torah, let's read the first one and we'll come over to the Torah, which they don't ever want to upload. When you put Bible stuff, now they go crazy. You know, these fake ass Jews. We're going to use the New International Version. No, let's hold on. I don't want to use that bullshit. Hold on. Let's go to the regular old King James Version. All right. Now I should have just grabbed one of these damn books here. I ain't feel like flipping through the pages. So King James Version. Revelations chapter 3, verse 9. Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Hasatan, who say they are Jews and are not, but do lie. Behold, I will make them to come and worship at thy feet, and to know that I have loved thee. Now, he's not talking about these fake motherfuckers in the top leadership piece. They'll be destroyed. They're going to be destroyed. See, that's what them fake ass Hebrew language motherfuckers standing out there looking like Vegeta and Goku and Krillin and all them motherfuckers, all right, should be saying. But because they're being misled by dumb niggas who don't know they're impeding destiny, maybe they fucked up and this is where their power lays. Their fake power. No, they'll get it. That head nigga, UIC and all them motherfuckers. All right? They'll get it. I have to say it that way because they're the bottom of my shoe, worse than excrement. I wouldn't even bother scraping them off. I'd keep pounding the ground to the stench and they dry up and blow away and are nothing no more. I would love to see that nigga come over here and open his little monkey mouth. Leading all them brothers in a march of bullshit. Look like some are marching again like a fucking idiot. Anyway, as far as the ASV version, behold, I give of the synagogue. I give of the synagogue of Satan. We know that there's many names. Let's just use this one for the sake and benefit, because that's from the level of your understanding. Of them that say they are Jews and they are not, but do lie. Behold, I will make them to come and worship before thy feet, and to know that I have loved thee. You're the most hated. For what? When we gave everybody most of everything they have, whether it be rock and roll, country, punk, rock, everything. But because you whine about it, and don't look at them and let them know, not today, and because you don't join together, unless it's led by some big 300-pound faggot flying on a plane, hit one of them little boys in the booty or whatever. Let's just say, okay? Because you don't stand up against the fake principles of be, because you don't read. How many of y'all pick up the goddamn law dictionaries and read it? So when one of them little monkeys come, you say, nigga, Article 1, Section 8, nigga, don't even try that shit. And you ain't fed. And then when one of them new age fake foreign sheriffs or deputies come, marshals, who know they're overstepping their boundary, says, did you forget the decree and the oath you made? And the fact that that is not a judge, that is a magistrate who cannot sign any goddamn thing to have you come to my place based upon the 4th Amendment. So with that being said, that I've spewed my first, I'm going to keep my second in case you overstep your bounds, because I'm going to fucking set up with the 5th. See, most of y'all don't even know how to talk and complacency about the 8th, 9th, and 10th. But see, a lot of you always want to run your mouths, but you haven't even taken the time to come together to assert these things. Because how many niggas walk up off the front porch and go, not today, boys, while they riding down the street with their little bullshit. But you want to look at us over in other countries, not us, but the monkeys who shouldn't be in other countries, all right, terrorizing the people based on the fake-ass Jews. So every time I hear Ab talking about, but these are Jews, I'll be like, shut the hell up. You half one of them anyway. Your people went to conquer our people. We're still in the midst of you, just like the motherfuckers in the Asian, the witch calls over in the Philippines, the Madai, who I love, a lot of them. But their ancestors were part of a more crafty council of individuals. And yet, I still stand with Palestine because they're a remnant of who they were. Just like I still stand with a lot of Mexicans who have been murdered compared to those who shouldn't be down there because they are a part of the fucking problem. And all the people in South America ain't doing nothing against it because they've established by way of the CIA, the fake-ass Mossad, themselves down there with their fake presidents and everything else. Just like Singapore, Vietnam. All them wonderful fucking people out there who have eradicated the true indigenous, but they still walk around. I've been there. Well, I've seen people so dark, I'm sitting there going, what the fuck? One of them niggas been back home, Detroit or something, leave a baby over here. The original people are still there. And they get along. But it's these pale skins who have been persuaded, who have done the worst, who they say they hate the Jews, but they don't even know who the real ones are because they don't even have their real identity. They don't even know who they are and how great of people they are because some of them are niggas. Not Negroes, because nobody's Negro. Unless you want to walk around dead all the goddamn rest of your life, white and black is allude to death. Will they be looking for a fake light, bright light or the darkness in the mist? I don't give a damn. Everybody has been done wrong by these bastards and subjugated by them. I have no respect for them at all. No love, because they don't have love, passion. They don't know nothing. But yet here y'all are, still embarking on the treacherous trail of deceit and deception. And because you're watching and listening, why don't you go to them churches and stand up in the pews in the 20s or 30s with their fake security? You can run up out of there and say, you shut up because you ain't telling these people the truth. You lying obscurity, you piece of excrement, standing up there like you something. How come y'all don't do that? How come you don't go to NOIFY and say, wait a minute, nothing to say they will say they're real Jews and they're not. Just like Farrakhan talking about I'm married to a native. But that nigga is just as indigenous, regardless of his Moorish bloodline. You see what I'm saying? Why is it that y'all won't open your mouths and say this shit? Why? Because you don't have enough or you're afraid of something? Because see, let me tell you about the brothers and sisters out there that if they get wind of it, what they'll do. Now let's go over here. So Revelations, I got to read the next one. And the American, you know what that is, right? Take Nick. I will make those of the synagogue of Satan who say that they are Jews and are not, but lie, I will make them come and bow down at your feet and make them know without any doubt that I have loved you. Well, if we've got thousands of feet of grand cities and stuff all up under us and great cities in the oceans, and they had to take our place, our identity, and lie to the world by grafting with TV and everything else and stealing all our inventions and ideas by the patent offices and everything else out of East Orange and New York and set up in Tennessee and Alabama and them goofy monkeys that's running around Alabama and some of them coming around because many of them pale skin women said, gotta have that dark dick because they went back to their roots. They knew. When is it going to change? I watched Crip Mac and China Mac and I watched them when they was at the LA game, right? And I saw the little Peckerwoods with the little goatee look like they work at some hot car shop. And I said, well, damn. They was with no jumper. Now, you got to remember, Crip Mac, Samoan. Those are our relatives. A lot of people think I'm Samoan. They're our relatives. We're all related. Don't worry, we have people like myself over there. You just don't hear about it. You just don't see them. And I says, wow, anything to grab a bag. When you become void of emotions and you carry yourself and do it, and it's starting to come in because you realize that things are changing now. You can't walk around this big tough motherfucker. There's gonna be that remnant still in you. If you don't know or have nobody to compartmentalize, it's just like these drugs out here. They're worse, made by an enemy that don't know they're an enemy, but doing because they've been grafted in to do it. Just like a lot of you are very ignorant. My purse, my life, while yours is shut up. So just like that purse, that's your heart, your mind, your gut. That's everything about you. And you're going to tell on yourself, and then when you reach out, everybody's going to go, we're beyond that. And you go where you need to go. You know what's going to happen. You know what that is all about. But you're going to still sit here, hyperbolically, as if you know what you're doing. Until, and there's a lot of men that still kind of loves that pain and suffrage. But you're going to wait until it snuff, lights out. And it doesn't end right there. There's a bigger picture than all of this. Oh, so much bigger. Ghostbusters. That's a miniature. Big out of 7 or 9 they've created. They're trying to remember that movie when it shows all the bodies going up, the light, they looked in the light and they started changing, and it took them and it took the brain and put it in all these machines. What do you think that's alluding to? That's the physical. But they trying to say they're working to capture your energy, niggas. Because you ain't doing nothing with it. You just a mouthful of you just put shit in your mouth and poop in the water. And then they recycle it and give right back to you. Because you ain't stand up for shit. None of you. No, I'm paying my rent. I'm staying right here. Fuck yeah. And behold, I always thought it would behold. Note, I will make. Because of this, I will make the people from Satan's synagogue who say they are Jews and really aren't, but are lying. Now you will see what I will do. It's like the fucking media, man. Yet, know this. They're frauds. Didn't I read the other day about the goddamn Ashkenaz? Does that mean they're all bad? Oh, no, not at all. Depending on how you want to see it. The sons of Japhet, Gomer, Magog, Madai, Javan. I always say female because I was fucking with y'all, because of the gender shit. Because Gomer is the father of the Ashkenaz, right? This is the second account of Noah's sons, Shem, the oldest, Ham, the dumbest, and Japheth, the one who conscripted Ham to fuck with us, who also has sons after the flood, the sons of Japheth, Gomer, Magog, Madai, Javan, Tubal, Mesha, and Teres, the sons of Gomer, Ashkenaz, Riphath, and Togarmah. Those are the fake Asians you see running around playing our people. When we break it down a little more, Riphath are the people that play in the Europeans. Not the same as the ones that are born in by us, though, to counter it. But because our people have forgotten and get on this fake Christianity and all this other bullshit, they further went into the sump of stupidity. So they created this fake-ass religion using real text in history. And which most niggas don't pay no attention to because you got them dumb 3051Cs and all them other monkeys. In war. Always war. Giving energy. Even saying it's giving energy. I can't get mine, but y'all. How many of y'all go on YouTube and you always see some motherfucker talking about some kind of over and out of Palestine and Israel and all this other fucking thing? And I keep telling them, Israel is not a place, it's a people. The Ishmaelites. It was never a place. We belong here, when we came from out of there. Some say, well, what was we running from? Maybe ourselves, goddammit. But there's a darkness in every family. Y'all are powerful, and y'all need to remember that shit. And you better get it together. Because they're targeting, man. The moon's about, they about rebuilt that motherfucking, got it where it need to be going. It's a satellite. These motherfuckers are spraying and keeping you dumb. Now it's genetically, the shit they're spraying is genetics. It's gonna fuck with you. Body, you're gonna go to sleep and your heart gonna have a heart attack. You're not gonna wake up. Your brain's gonna fry on you. Everything. We could have been together on the land. Don't matter. It don't have to be particular people's land in here. We could have built dome. We could have done all kind of shit. But because y'all are so stagnant, motherfucking ass. But we ain't hear nobody talking like you talk. Oh, shut the fuck up. It's within you to know to do this. Y'all lazy, the motherfucker. I'm lazy. Y'all sure you know everything about nothing. And you know what that means? It means a lot of y'all know some shit, but it's nothing. The fuck is it going to solve? What is it going to do? No, all these names and words and this, that, and other. When none of y'all talking about motherfuckers coming together, some of y'all got some shit where it's like an oasis. But because you're stubborn and selfish. Some of you because you know you're mental as fuck. And you don't want to be honest. You think I don't know? Oh, the non-believers. You believe in the lies, but... And they knew this. There's actually a quote and in y'all's Bible and even in the fucking in the surahs and stuff about the fact that the truth will be right in front of you and you'll ignore it because the lie is too convincing. Then you will follow a motherfucker because you think that's the leader when you have no leader. You're supposed to be together, walking as a unit, cohesive as a family, a clan, a tribe, a nation. Now you got motherfuckers trying to sell you some shit because we can get you in this crime. We can make clan again. We got to do it by the fake government narrative. See, this is the bullshit I keep telling you about. You let these sweet lump talkers come in. You don't see me. I can print up some papers and shit and be talking about drawing my tribe. What we gonna be? We're gonna be just the autochthonous, the original fucking people. You know, $75 to get the forms and send it into the fake ass government. We need cards, this, that, and other, and we will be recognized. Man, fuck that. How you gonna send somebody that don't recognize you on your land, who know who you are? You gonna recognize some fake ass government because they got a lot of monkeys running around with jackboots that don't know no goddamn better? When all you had to do is come together and be the fucking nation you're supposed to be? I seen some of you motherfuckers comment on Instagram and Facebook talking about, yeah, I'm it. Stop the insanity. You're still so outside of yourself, you can't even grasp exactly what's going on. Anybody that comes up against me is going to, the destruction is going to, I don't give a fuck if, like I said, they be that small, it'd be fucking 800 fucking feet with 20 fucking eyes and 8 heads. Anyway, it wouldn't fucking matter. It's not a game, y'all. It's not a game. They want to get y'all all with some psychosis, this, that, and the other. Ask you questions that have nothing to do with what's going on. Have you ever had any thoughts of suicide? Some people think that you're supposed to answer it. Bitch, I ain't answering that. Fuck out of here. Now go on to the next question. I'm not answering that either. Now go on to the next question. That's your reply. Well, you got to give me something. No, I don't. Fuck you mean? You got to give me something, motherfucker. What you mean I'm here? I'm here to show up to an appointment. And you tell me I got to answer this? No, nigga. No. That's your answers, nigga. Take right no on everything. That means no, fuck your question is. Let's get to what the meat of what I'm here for. Because some of them actually believe they're in control of the narrative and they're emotionally unstable and they're unfit to do what they're doing. But because you have given them energy and you don't know how to stand up and say, not today, motherfucker. Let me see that package too. I want to look at that fucking needle, nigga. I want to see what's in that bag. You talking about pumping into me. I don't trust none of that shit. I don't need you to fucking rush me to death, nigga. I'll go back home and be happy there. Because I hate to have motherfuckers. Because the motherfucker come here and I'm not walking out of here, all you motherfuckers going to have to hide. And this fake ass federal government, FBI, they ain't going to be able to hide you. I don't give a fuck where they send you. Some of us deal with networks like that. And yet these monkeys will still try because they're too stupid. Hell, we got motherfuckers standing right by some of the problem makers who just say, fuck it, today. There ain't no lie detector test. There ain't no nothing. There ain't no any, man, we got people that are good at lying. I mean, real fucking good. Like beyond good. Hell, they would even trade one in just to have the other one get the fucking job. Yo, there's a world that exists, y'all. And because they didn't want to stop, when they had a chance to stop, this is the world that has to exist. But you motherfuckers think you know everything. I told you I just wanted to make some super babies. No, dumbass women, goofy niggas, you know how it goes. When you have people that all they know how to do is kill, kill, kill for the greater, it's not even about good, but for the greater of whatever it is, grafted and trained in, who believe they can gray out and mold in because they have to walk around every day shopping and whatever they do when they don't have to. Even they will stand out. They won't even be able to hide. And they'll be mobbed and mauled. This is no way around it. So they might as well stay all the way to the end because they've made their bed. That's a message to them. The other issue at hand is y'all need to stop being so lazy. Okay? You really should. Stop being so lazy. I know it's so easy to be lazy. That's the easiest thing. Tell me what's not easy about it. You tell me what's not easy about it, and I'll be okay. All right. Now I can lay out a lot of things. We just covered a whole bunch of lazy appetites, lazy dissertations, and lazy every existence. I mean, y'all don't believe it. I know. It's cool. I can dig it too. Let me get off of here. I'm gonna come back in about an hour and a half, 2. I'm gonna make me a big ass steak with some mushrooms and onions and some taters and everything and blah 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 blah. I'm gonna come back and sit over here. I'm gonna gobble that shit up. It's little, they're little. Trust me, it's little. I can't eat a lot. I'm putting on weight, but I cannot eat a little, man. 1 or twice a day. I'll be eating nuts at night. Like I've been doing that for a while, but I let y'all know yesterday just to help you changing how your focus is. I got my coconut water, but they still want to attack. They still want to use devices, and y'all don't know, but y'all need to know how important it is not to feed into it. And they're attacking everybody. Well, let me see, what's the 5G at right now? You say you agree? I agree. I don't fucking agree about nothing. So down here right now, well, where I'm sitting at right here, because it changes, is it's going to shoot up. It's saying moderate at 63. You'd think they would be smart enough and lower it, but they're not. I told them to remove these satellites from in front of my and they didn't. Am I worried about it? No. I just don't want it there. But when you're not dealing with the brightest of intelligent people, it just went up to 68. And this is what you're dealing with. The fluctuations in the patterns and everything. And a lot of y'all think this is a game. No, this is you're the game. Now you're the game. All right? Oh, popped up to 69. Let's see. Wow, you see that? Let's see if it goes up a little more. Now, it shouldn't be doing that by this motherfucking apartment. But because I know something, and they too stupid, And over there, it doesn't do that on that side over there. I should get a blowout. What you think? I got this big ass mohawk. It's all combed down. Anyway, this is how stupid these motherfuckers are. And you would think they aren't. No, man, no. There's no way. These towers have went up because of ignorant asses. That's even our brother from Chicago, right? Going and putting the cables and stuff, all about money, instead of knowing that that shit shouldn't be going up because it's part of the death hammer, the death blow. But some people have a morbid way of looking at things, and they'll express it in a way that is not caring or kind because of how they've been nurtured into the world. Yeah, I'm all for us, but at the same time, you know, that's the stupidity and hypocrisy. Do you have to argue with a person? No. You make your statement and keep it moving. They don't have to agree to disagree, right? And we beyond that. Sometimes you gotta say, no, nigga, you fucked up. Nah, cuz. Baby girl, you wrong. Some women still believe like some of us men are into being with one woman. Bitch, I can't raise a nation with one of you motherfucker. Fuck out of here. Fuck away from me. No, I need about 5 or 6 women to make motherfucking plenty of goddamn babies. Fuck the sexual pleasure shit. I'm all out of that. We need motherfucking babies. We need good, strong ones. And I don't want no weird-ass motherfucking woman. I don't want no broke-back mental illness bitch. I need a motherfucker that can stand up on her 10 toes, put her 515s up, deuces and trays and deuces, and no motherfucking 369 is important. They get down for the motherfucking crown. No, we got weak motherfuckers running around. But y'all, some of y'all don't give a fuck where you put your dick at. You know it. Oh, weak tinderbox, tenderoni niggas. And then you listen to a woman talking about, why you looking at her? I'll be like, if you don't get your fucking ass, scaby ass away from me now. Well, get your shit out the house. Bitch, the shit was packed up, most of it in the basement. You goddamn right, you starry motherfucker. Because see, they're unimportant. What's important is women who want to work together as sisters and know the importance of what needs to come because they know what's about to go down. They've broken our people, man. They've broken our people so badly. They've broken our people. Worried about my dick going up in that hole or that hole. I clean my shit on the outside. Motherfucking gummy bears all up in them shits. Get it right. Women can take care of each other, not sexually, you nasty motherfucker. See, that's that Jew shit. That fake Jew shit. That Ashkenazi rip-off shit. That's not our way. In history, I've got books, man. We never was like that. These old goofy niggas coming up talking about, I was born this way. Get your fucking broke-ass motherfucking gene missing, chromosome missing motherfucking stuff away from me. Right now. Go on in that world where you belong, motherfucker. Think they got a system to make people accept something that was never accepted before because they the perversions walking the scour and the scourge of the earth? Fuck out of here. There's a lot of good, strong women. If I got to do it with fucking 20 goddamn pale-skinned women, I'll bring us right back. God damn it, get it fucked up. They even this is how sick these fake Jew scientists are. They even tried to discourage, making like our semen wasn't important. What kind of when I start hearing these goofy sisters talking about, yeah, we can like they some kind of goddamn new age frog and shit, a lizard. Get your ass out there and make a fucking baby then by yourself, motherfucker. Tell me how that works out in the motherfucking about 4 years. Stupid asses. I started hearing that shit come on. I was like, I wonder what homosexual nigga went and put that out there. Excuse my language. And I'm surprised at the people that's liking on this shit with they dumb, goofy ass. But that should give you a list you can screenshot and say, them the motherfuckers I need to stay away from. I'm thankful they right all up in there. Hopefully you find some more to come on and like it, be like, them goofy motherfuckers away. And don't be arguing with them. It's worthless. Bunch of dumbasses. When I involve a person that I've been with, I says, you know, I still love you. I love you. And then they try and play off. Oh, I'm done with them. There's nothing they can ask me. I don't care if there's something they feel need to be done. Fuck you. I'm done with you. You's a fucking goof. You still a monkey. Bye. You can't have a baby any fucking way. Fuck you, ain't nothing to me. It's not because they can't. It's because their mindset and where they are and how they displace and how they cultivate and are okay with certain things. No, it's no good. You can't go. Don't go hurting and harming people. Some people say, but what you say, oh, shut the fuck up, you fucking liberal. No, some people need to fucking hear it. That's the problem. They done quiet everybody and silence everybody from saying what the fuck need to be said. And so everybody, a whole bunch of men became a little bunch of bitches instead of masculine. And now you effeminate motherfuckers and stood up like as if they fucking the voice of everything when they're nothing but rhetoric. And you can hear how dumb they are. Hell, you got the little kids out there proving that these motherfuckers are stupid when they ask them questions. That is not who we are. Never was. Our women could pick up the sword and the gun and fight just as bad as tough as we could. We don't have women like that no more. Or they exist. How many of y'all know them? Up on the stage with a baby in the belly, twerking their ass for another dollar because they handlers, the fake Jews, these little monkey ass Zionists or whatever the fuck you want to call them, these Oscars, whatever the fuck you want to call them, I don't care. And they little nigger handlers, dead things around them. The Jermaine Duprees and y'all call them, Reverend Runs. His brother, I'm not saying the motherfucker name, because I detest that motherfucker. Russell, you know what I'm talking about. And so many others. Kanye West came and told the niggas what they need to hear, and the first time I saw certain niggas on Facebook who were part of the indigenous, whatever the fuck, started talking out, I said, oh, I unfriended them. I was like, these stupid motherfuckers aren't even understanding when somebody who's reaching and crying out because he knows the circle he's around is perverted, and he says, fuck it, I'm gonna bite the bullet. And the first thing he did, he disappeared, and they put this 6'2" motherfucker in his short ass position, walking with that bitch. She didn't even want to walk with the nigga. But none of y'all noticed that. When a motherfucker comes and screams out because he knows that something's about to happen to him because you're not there. How stupid can our fucking people be? Excuse my language. I don't want to talk like this, but goddamn it, I'm supposed to be getting off of here, but it's just, there's so much that I want to share. Let me go ahead and sign off, man. I can go on for days. I can sit there all day talk, yo. I can cover it. And it would never be everything. Never. It is what it is. By the decree of their fucking, and these dumb monkeys who are willing to do their jobs to be sacrificed. Stupid asses if they only knew the truth. And you know how you always get a dumb nigga, what's the truth? You know the truth. Yeah, and you ain't it. Look at how you fucking moving. And I don't know nothing. Goodbye. Everything is that simple, y'all. That shooter makes every bit of sense now, don't it? Government operative, right? Remember the two motherfuckers, the woman and that dude that was shot by the same motherfucking young goofy ass fucking little Jewish looking fake ass motherfucking cop? Special operator and shit. Y'all ever pay attention to that? Oh, it's supposed to be Spanish. What if he done shot both of the two different locations? Come on, y'all. They talking about assault weapons ban. You ain't banning shit, motherfuckers. We ain't giving up a goddamn thing. Come and take it, motherfucker. Some people are just waiting for that day. That they call it the day of gloriousness. When all hell be brought to bear front on everything in existence. I hate that word hell. I think it's so overrated and stupid. I can use another word, but I'm not permitted. So anyway. Enjoyed the time. I hope they got enough of their little gauntlet. See y'all here in a couple hours, all right? Donations ain't going to kill. It's going to help us get somewhere if everything works out. Oh, it can. Oh, they're going to have their war. You better believe that. And they're going to run away. They're going to fly. They're going to get in certain ships. And they're going to go underground. They're going to go everywhere they got to go. Some of them going to get chased. Y'all better know where the fuck side or where you at, where you stand. I hate that side shit, but you better know where you stand, okay? That's to them. See you in a couple hours.